What's going on, guys? This is your boy Zibskii, and today we are discussing the best characters in Smash Ultimate to the worst. And now, how I have this tier separated is any of the characters in the tiers could be changed interchangeably, but they're not. You know, like, so top 5, any of those characters I could see like being the best in the game. 78 through 84, those characters I could see being the worst in the game. Now, as I like to start off some of these videos, I like to go mains. I like to try to at least start with one of my mains. And, oh, man, this is hard. I'm going to do Ness, because he's the easiest one to rank out of all of these. Dang. Ness is either... I want to say he's top 30. Now, it doesn't sound like as good of a range. I'd probably put him more of like top 25. Ness is slightly underdeveloped in my opinion. Multi-mag and flying mag are this tech that's amazing. And this character is really good. It's just hard to pull off consistently. And if players can pull it off more consistently, this character is gonna become even more of a threat than whenever we had the long yo-yo, you know what I'm saying? When it was able to charge forever. But like it's kind of crazy. Now, I'm gonna try to put a character in each list. Lucina, where are you at? You thought I was going to the next one. Top 13 through 20. Now, oh, excuse me. Maybe this is a whack opinion. It definitely could be. I mean, it's obvious if it can be. But this is a character I don't see. Wow, I'm live editing. Isn't that crazy? This is a character I don't see a whole lot. But still has amazing moves. That's not what I wanted. There we go. I'm trying to format it just a little bit better for you guys to see. It's a great character. You're a great character. But the moves that you have don't work as well as some of the other ones. I'm not sure exactly how else to kind of put that. You got great moves. You got great neutral. Your recovery's alright. But you were considered top 5 in the game at the start of Ultimate for a reason. I know DLC have come out. Patches have come out. So that's like, I mean, that's obviously one of the reasons why you're not top 5. And some of the other characters are top 5. But you're still a really good character. You're one of the best swords in the game. Swords just in general in this game are incredible. And another one that kind of goes along that same line is Chrom, which is worse. Worse, I think the reason that Chrom is so much worse than Roy, and he might be shifted in just a second, like later on, but his recovery. If his recovery was Roy's recovery, he'd be even better than Roy. But it's just that that recovery is too exploitable. And I know some of his moves work a little bit differently, but like Chrom is amazing. And yeah, you can do like the little suicide up B, which is nice in some scenarios. But if you're playing against a player that's the same caliber of you, you're not going to get many chances, if at all, to do that. And they're going to be kind of able to exploit your up B, which is the worst part about the character, you know? Dr. Mario, you are you are one of the worst in the game. You are one of the worst in the game. Your recovery sucks. You do have some good moves, like you have your dash, you have your down tilt, your forward air, like strong. You know, you've got good moves, but if you have a character that's just a much better version of you and is faster, and just slightly less strong. I don't know. You don't have Flood. That also just wins matchups sometimes for the character, I feel like. You don't have Flood. You're going down there. Speaking of Mario, I'm going to put him here for right now because I think he has the potential of being up there. But just kind of how things are like currently, he's not fully there. Two characters that I will typically put around Ness is Fox. Not Fox. Jeez, I've said this in my last video, and I said it again. Falco and Luigi. These characters are both like those. Like, hey, we have some really, really good things about us, but we're not as good as our counterparts. Ness, you know, obviously is better than his counterpart, Lucas. But, like, it's just... I mean, for Luigi, he has, like, his recovery is exploitable. It's kind of hard to recover sometimes. And Falco, just... I don't know. It's like, it's hard to put into words about Falco. Like, how I feel about him. But Falco is a character I think that can be really, like, a lot better than what people give him credit for. But Wolf and Fox are both just better. They are. All the Spaceys are great in this game, I think. So, I want to go for a top 5 character. I'm going to go main bias. Where are you at? Pyra and Mithra. You are one of the best characters of the game. You have 2 characters in one. Both are really good. Mithra is so fast and so incredible. She can just be all up in your face all at the same time. And do these simple kind of bread and butters. She didn't have any stupid, incredible bread and butters in my opinion. But she can do 30% in the blinking of an eye. Just with kind of her quote-unquote cheat combos, you know. How they... It's like a lot of hits, but it does a little bit of percent. But the consistency of it is amazing. But the only bad thing about them is that the side B recovery from Mithra, using it as a recovery is easy to spike. But if you can hit them with it, like you know, if you get them hit, then it's not good. Obviously, they're gonna suffer, or if they have like a super armor down there, which off the top of my brain, I can't think of any people that have that, but there's got to be somebody, you know. I'm actually going to add a chat box at the bottom right of my screen. I want you to see chat whenever they pop up. But Aegis is a great character. I think still not fully developed in my opinion. Maybe it's just because I'm a main and I've been thinking of things as I'm currently on a game break for it. But I think they have a lot of potential. Oh, thank you, Ad, for skipping. But I'm actually going to go back. I'm sorry. I know I'm doing this live on twitch.tv/Zibskii, but I'm still wanting to play some Glitch videos. Glitch X City, because that is who I'm listening to. If you'd like to follow her, feel free to. Only 25% of her viewership is subscribed. So go subscribe to her. It's free on YouTube. This is too much of a fast song. It should work. Okay, sorry about that. But Aegis is great. Aegis is great. Underdeveloped. I could see them being the best character in the game. I could see them being the best. You see me going over the rat. Pikachu. Pikachu is pretty hard. I know some people don't want to say that. Pikachu is hard to get his best tech off right consistently. I don't necessarily think like undisputably is #1 in the game. For me, it's like it's stupid to think that any of the characters like that in this game are just flat out #1 in the game. Like they balance this so well. It's not like Brawl Meta Knight. It's not like Bayonetta and Smash 4. Like that they are just undisputably like the best in that game. That's part of the reason I love this game. But Pikachu, you got Pancake, you got loops, you got Nair loops, you got up air loops. You know, like they have some great things about them. Pikachu, it's just sometimes Pikachu struggles to kill or get in a situation where they can set up a kill, and that's just good counterplay on the other person's part. But yeah, all right. Pac-Man. I feel like Pac-Man is at the very bottom of this list, like number 12. Pac-Man's items are great. He's fast move, strong, just doesn't have enough common representation, at least in America, to be viewed as any better, in my opinion. I want to give off two fallen characters right here. And that's Game Watch and Min Min. These are two characters I talked about in my last video that have fallen off. These are more of like, hey, I'm a counterpick character, you know? Like, you don't... There's nobody that should just be playing just this one character, because their weaknesses are so prevalent. Like, you shouldn't just be playing this character. I don't think there's any character in this game that you can just play just them and be perfectly fine. Like, any character in this game. Yes, there are some characters where you can, I mean, obviously do good, but I feel like everybody should have some kind of secondary. There's people that are able to get away with it, like Light with Fox, and that's insane to me that he's able to. But I still feel like at the same time, with the amount of characters that are in this game, everybody should have a secondary. Everybody should. King K. Rool is a character I want to be so good, but they're not. Same with DDD. I'll go ahead and put them both down here. I think highly of both of these characters. I think that I know Day 1 K. Rool is something else. Like he was like the Bowser of like Smash, 3DS, But both of these two kings are characters I wanted to be so incredible. They're slow, they're big, so they're juggle food, They can't be as good as like any of the characters that are above them in lists. In a hypothetical situation, I would want them to be like top 30, like over here, like 31, 45. I would want them to see on the higher half of the list, but DDD relies a lot on Gordo in some matchups, and having multiple jumps is great, but you can also get comboed like nobody else's business, and you have to play I feel like so much harder in some scenarios. And a K. Rool relies too much on Crown. No, that's not even right. But like, I don't know. K. Rool is just missing a little bit. I don't know exactly what it is, because he's gotten buff Bailey armor. He has Blundergus. He has, I think it's just because he's big. Blunderbuss, whatever, however you pronounce it. But he is just, he's there. He's almost there. He's free off stage. Exactly. Like, yeah, you can kind of get hit by the top part of it, but if you have a big down air, if you have a big zoning tool, if you have a great recovery, then he's hard to do anything with. Like, Ness can just up B him, like, for free, like, all the time. Kirby can down B his recovery. Like, there's he struggles to get back. yeah, he struggles to get back on stage, and that's just it's just the unfortunate part. Steve. This might change. I might put him in top 5 in a moment. But Steve is so brain dead. Blocks building. He has like 0 to 90% combos. Like this character, I feel like you just need slightly above the basic understanding of this character to be good. You have to know about the game, and you have to just put in some kind of work for him. But I feel like a lot of his moves just kind of work into one another. And so you can kind of just do whatever you want to. He's got fast moves. He's got some of the best moves in the entire game. He's very, very strong. And another one of these characters, I feel like Rob. Rob, I feel like, could be number 6. Like, out of these 3, Rob's got, oh my gosh. Rob has, you have the Zomba back air, you have grabs, you have gyro, you have, like, really good ledge traps, you have 0 to deaths with side B and, like, Z dropping. Like, he is an amazing character. And I know it's weird to say, but I've been wanting this, like, ever since Brawl. I don't necessarily like playing against some Robs, the campy Robs, but some Robs are fun to watch. And maybe that's whack for me to say, but I like watching some Robs. Rob is a fantastic character. You know who's not? Plant. Plant sucks. Plant sucks, man. People... I know he got buffed at one point, and people were like, bro, he's like bottom 30. No. I don't know if I ever actually agreed with any of that, but I definitely don't think it's true. There's no way. Patui's great, okay? But everything else is just, he has to like rely on you to fall into it versus it being true. And I feel like a character that doesn't really have anything that is true sucks. And his recovery is kind of the same as like K-Rool, where he's got that little like chopper recovery, where like can slightly hit you. It can carry you off stage if you like, if you just happen to be caught into that scenario. But I don't know. Little Mac is another one of those characters where Little Mac has great things about him, but you can throw him off stage, take off his jump, and that's it. GG's got him, Especially as like as DDD, like I'm main DDD, so like obviously, but you can just kind of, if you get him jumping somehow, if you get him up in the air, or if you get him off stage, it's good. Yes, his ground game is amazing, but considering ground game is only half of the game, if you're 50% of the good at the game and don't spend 50% of the time on there, like it's just, you have to work so much harder to do it. Just play a better character. Just play a better character. Pokemon Trainer. I still feel like Pokemon Trainer. I don't want to put all top 5 in here right now. Pokemon Trainer is such an amazing character. Squirtle's good. Ivysaur's good. Charizard is good. They are all good. They have synergy. They have amazing combos. There's 3 characters in one. Like, yes, this character has been dropped, like, by a lot of people. But I feel like it's what we saw in Smash 4 is DLC, easier characters do about the same thing. But this character still so good. Still so good in this game. I want to put somebody in this range. I'm going to put somebody here. Mewtwo. I don't know which one yet. I'm going to put Mewtwo here for right now. Mewtwo and Robin. Maybe it's just because I see Genetic play both of them. But so no shade, because Genetic's a great player and a great musician. but I like associate these two with him. But they have strong tools. They just Mewtwo's light, and so it can die pretty easy. And then Robin, if Robin's runs out of some spells, then Robin's in trouble, you know? Like, oh crap, what am I gonna do, you know? This is not... okay, whatever. This is not Glitch X City anymore. But Robin is slow. Is the worst Fire Emblem character? Martha's better. But I can actually put Martha in the same range, because this is what I think of him. But yeah, it's just a little bit harder to get some of the stuff that you want to get off of that character, you know? Marth is worse Lucina. And just, I guess the inconsistency, I feel really weird having them two so far apart. I might move one up, one down. But they are still both really, I mean, they're both really strong. It's just getting Tipper into some scenarios is a little bit trickier. And I feel like Lucina, it's like, hey, I can't kill at 60, but I can kill at 70, you know? It's like, you just need like 1 or 2 more hits to kill at the same kind of range, and so that's why I feel like Lucina's better. I don't know. And middle range character, you got Pit. You got Dark Pit. They have some, you know, they have some average combos, have some average gameplay. They're not bad. Remember, these tiers are not ordered. They're not bad, but they're not good. They're like the middle range character of every game. I might move them down, but they are the middle range characters of the game. Short, sweet, and simple. Who do I think is a 46 or 60 character? That's hard. They're honest, yeah. They're the most honest character in the game. I'm probably from Brawl 4 and here, they're all honest. There's no move that's like, wow, this is really, really dumb. Like, okay, yeah, their side B has like super armor and it reflects, but it's still not super, super strong, you know? It's respectable. It's got good things about it. And you can't ever feel bad about losing to a Pit player. You know what I'm saying? Like, most every other character in the game, you're like, wow, I lost to this character. Like, oh, this thing sucks about them. Like, PK Fire, Aegis, you know, Aegis, Pikachu. Like, you have things that are in characters that you feel bad about, like, oh crap, I lost to them. But that's not one of those characters. Toon Link. You are the worst Link in the game, and I'm sorry for you. It sucks. I'm going to go ahead and go through all the links real quick. Young Link, you are top 20, and normal Link, you are here. You three can go there. I mean, Young Link has the best combos, best not rep. I mean, pours out a heart container for Toon Link. I know. Like, Toon Link is a mixture of Link and Young Link. Young Link has the best specials. Normal Link has the best neutral. And then Toon Link is just kind of average for both. And since he doesn't have any kind of specialty for both of them, yeah, it sucks. But that's the truth. That's why those characters go where they're at. Man, it is hard to pick. You know what? Oh, I found one. Lucario. And Incineroar. There's 2-in-1. 2-in-1 Pokemon. These characters are both characters I think that are, I mean, especially, I think they're both kind of on the rise right now. in my opinion. I've seen a lot more Lucarios. Skyjay has done amazing as this character. But I don't like. They're good enough to do good things with. They're good enough to get some great wins. But everybody needs a secondary. Everybody needs a secondary, you know? Pichu is another one that goes kind of in that area. I had him a lot higher originally, but Pichu, so many characters can kill people earlier. Like a charge forward smash from like most of the cast can kill Pichu at like 40%, you know? Like, Pichu was an amazing character, but if you get hit a couple times, you are dead. And yeah, you're like the hardest character to be hit in the game, maybe besides Squirtle. But Squirtle can go into Ivysaur, can go into Charizard. You know, like Squirtle can become heavier. And Pichu, even though he's got these great tools, can't become heavier and deals damage to himself. It's just not a good combination. It's just not a good combination. Meta Knight. He's, I don't know. I feel like most people know how to DI. I feel like that's a majority of the thing for Meta Knight, or they just play characters that beat Meta Knight at what he wants to do, slightly range out, you know. Shout out to Shred. He's an amazing Meta Knight player. Does cool graphics. Go Team Dantum, but he needs something else. I wish he had like a slight rework for some of his mechanics, but he doesn't. And so he's just the character that he is. Plain and simple. I was talking a lot about the fighting game characters. I think they're all kind of... I think the best one is Terry. But I think Terry is probably like about here. I think the rest of them are like here. Maybe I can put Kazuya like here, like at the top of this kind of range, but they like, let's go Terry. Their auto turnaround, I feel like, is one of the better things about the character, or about the characters in general, because you can kind of just point and do some A moves. You can kind of just win at some points, and so it's incredible for the character. The character's really, really good. Like, they just have a lot that they can throw out, and they have strong moves. Okay, sorry, switching music again. But jab, jab, power dunk. Jab, jab, power dunk. Honestly, you might be able to go up here as well. I feel like these are right next to each other. These two are a little bit less strong, just because their weakness is like the same and more common. I don't know exactly how to put it because I'm not the best at explaining sometimes, but they just have some things that just don't. Like, if you're gonna put in time to them, don't just put it into Terry. These are all battle remix, that's why.
Writing's not that.
Yeah, writing. Shut up. But yeah, they have some good things about them. They have some bad things about them. They are good, but not perfect. I'm just gonna try to loosely order it. I've also got to count. Donkey Kong, you were here. You're probably the top of this one. But his recovery is like better than Little Max, but at the same time, if he gets below that range, then it's got him, GG's, you know. I hate fighting DK. I hate fighting DK. It's just one of those characters I don't like fighting him, even though I would say all of my characters technically win against him. I don't like fighting Donkey Kongs. You can see that in some of my videos, like I've talked about it before. I just don't like fighting Donkey Kong. But at top level play, he can just get outspaced. He can get outsmarted. He can get spiked. Like, he's combo food. Yeah, you can get some cool setups for him, but it's just not as worth it at the end of the day. A DK above 120 is high tier. Yeah, a DK with Rage is great, but it's kind of the same thing with Pichu. That's a weird sentence to say. Let me say this again. Like, you know, people are gonna have a way to kill him at that higher range. Like some characters, like maybe like Fox or like Pikachu, could struggle with killing him at some points, but most characters are gonna have an easy way to kill him. Fair and simple. Sora. You're like 31, dude. maybe it's crazy. Maybe he's like with Link, and like Link's more of like down here instead of like there. But Sora has a counter. That's all right. He's got some disjoints which are good. He's got spells. I feel like just the floatiness kind of is bad for him sometimes. Okay, I don't think he's terrible. I don't think he's better than these, but I feel like he's about there. I'm gonna kind of go through another range. Ridley, Simon and Richter. These are both characters I would love to be good. I would love to be better. I would love to be more represented. It's not the case. Same with Zelda. These are all. I like these characters, you know. Lucas, you are here. That's probably more likely there. Man, Lucas, why did they nerf your grab? Why did they nerf your grab? I don't know how you played in Brawl, really. Shut up. I don't know how really you played in Brawl, but in 4, you were one of my favorite characters to play. Because your grab combo game was amazing. And then they nerfed that. They nerfed my favorite thing about this character. It sucks. It sucks. I actually preferred him over Ness in 4. Just because he had to make you think a little bit more. But in this game, he's not as fun. I don't know. I feel like Ness is more technical than Lucas in this game. Maybe that's probably a whack opinion, but that is me. Jigglypuff. I feel like Jigglypuff is at the very bottom of this one, like top 45. This kind of makes sense, but multi-jumps are great, and Jigglypuff can actually do something easily with those multi-jumps. Can easily, like, you know, back air you out, can rest, can, you know, down air. Like, Jigglypuff has a lot of good things going for her, but shield break, she dies, and she's really, really light. But she can take you off stage, and you can just play her game, you know. Kirby, what's up? This isn't 64. This isn't. Oh no, this isn't 64. Like, yeah, you have some cool moves, but just play different ping pong ball. They're gonna be working too hard. Just play a different character. I don't know. If you like him, play who you want to. I'm gonna die. I'm okay. But, like, I mean, if you want to play that character, play who you want to play, you know? I can't stop you, obviously. But don't torture yourself. Isabelle. It's that same kind of thing. I want Isabelle to be better, but they just are not. They don't have bowling ball. They don't have bowling ball. Yeah, they have like Lloyd Rocket, which they can set up some interesting things. Fishing trap, fishing rod. But Villager is just like the same thing, but better. More in this bottom range. Probably, yeah, I mean, better than these two, but it's about where they are. Wario, you are 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Dang, I will have to move some character down. Wario is still a fantastic character. Yeah, I'm gonna do this. Put Lucina down there. Wario is still a fantastic character. People were just relying off of confirms rather than just hard reads for Waft, and I think hard read is just kind of something you have to do with Waft. I mean, let's say you're in a scenario where like you're both next to each other, and he's at a shield. You do full Waft, and you're still going to be out of a range where he can't do anything. Most characters can't do anything, right? So like, it's a good recovery tool. So you can get use out of it. Bite's amazing. His combos are great. He's a good character. Diddy Kong is a character I don't think is as good as people are saying. Yeah, Banana's kind of crazy. Tweak's also just kind of crazy. I know Aaron does some stuff with the character, but in my opinion, it's not consistent enough. Is that how I say it? I don't know. It's just something. He seems like he's slightly lacking. I guess that's probably the best way to put it. Bayonetta and Banjo. No, I feel like they're both more of up here, but they're just alright characters. They're alright characters. If you're playing Bayonetta, just play Palutena. Yeah, you don't get the witch time, but you can do the same thing. Just kills easier, more consistently. I feel like you have better moves. It's that, and then Banjo is if you didn't have, let's say, if your Wonder Wing was slightly less strong, but you had an infinite amount of them, you'd be a greater character. People can just still spam it because I mean, it's good, but I don't think it's that spammable. Especially when you have to like get a read that you're gonna be in that range to get hit by it. Yeah, I feel like that's that. I'm gonna rank Mii's. Mii Brawler, you're gonna be here. I'm gonna talk. I'll put them all on a spot and talk about them. But Mii Brawler, yeah, has some crazy things. Esam was like, oh, he's like top 15. No. There's no way. There's no way that Mii Brawler is top 15. Oh yes. You know, I can actually link you. This is Glitch City Pokemon Lo-Fi Holiday Music. It's great. She does some great music. Make sure you subscribe to her if you're not. Apparently only 25% of her viewers are subscribed. So, subscribe. And also, while you're at it, subscribe to me as well. And you can subscribe at twitch.tv/Zibskii, where I'm currently live. So, there you go. But she has great music. I have great videos. Look at that. But Banjo is a character that was let down. People wanted them to be better, but they weren't. It sucks, but that's that. Character has fallen off so hard. Peach. Peach is around Diddy Kong area. Peach is still really good with floats and turn-ups. But I don't know. Maybe Peach is here instead. But like Peach is not top 5 of the game like she was. Just not. Let's see. Who do we have left? Olimar is like in the same kind of range as Diddy Kong. I don't know. Olimar's small. Purple pigmen suck, and like getting them off of you can kind of suck sometimes. But I feel like just hit them. Just think about who you're playing against. Just hit them. You know what? I feel like what Olimar's game plan is a lot of times is exploitable. Maybe it's just me. Like I haven't played against like a whole lot of Olimars, but I don't typically have much trouble with them. Inkling is in the same range, like Lucina and up. They are characters that were once really good. I still feel like they are pretty good. It's just a lot of players drop Inkling. They don't want to go for the back air. They don't want to go for the side B, the roll, or whatever. Like, I mean, I understand. But it's still a good character. Alright. Man, this is where it gets harder because I have to move some of these people. I'm going to change this to 35 instead. And have this 36 through 50. 51 to 65, I think. Oops. 51 to 65. 66 through 77. Yeah, okay. I think that makes more sense. Okay. Because anybody that's like in the 35 or above, I feel like is worth enough to play. Bottom 30 gonna have 40 people. I know. I don't know. I think highly about a lot of the characters. A character I do think really highly of, but is not good enough. Ice Climbers. 7, 7, 8, 9, 80, 1, 2, 8, 3. I'm gonna get another one out of the way. Ganon, that was the other one. That's probably ordered for me. But Ganon and Ice Climbers. I'd probably consider Ganon at least better than that. I don't know. I think that something like that is good. I'm gonna do something here. I'm gonna swap these two. But alright. So Ganon and Ice Climbers. Ice Climbers have amazing desyncs, but if you get them separated, they suck. That's that, you know? And then Ganon has really strong moves. And he has some crazy confirms sometimes, like some of them, but it's the same thing where it's like slower and you can just kind of get him off stage and you just gotta suffer. Oh, man. This part sucks. Duck Hunt. I don't see what Duck Hunt's all about. I don't see what all the Duck Hunt is about, dude. Like, I've seen some moves. I know he won a tournament too, which is really crazy, and there was like a Wii Fit that got second. I don't know. There's just something about Duck Hunt that's just like Rido. I don't know. I don't think it was Rido. I believe it was somewhere in Brazil. Rido doesn't play anymore, I believe, because I think he's a part of the development team, or at least he was. But it's just, I don't know. There's something about him that's just, I don't think compared to a lot of the other characters, he's just good enough to do anything. He's the better version of Banjo, in my opinion. I'll give him that. But it's just eh. He's eh. Bowser Jr. sucks. You're better than Ice Climbers, but wait, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85. What the heck? I have one too many characters here. I'll move Swordsman back up. I don't know. I was thinking about that. I was like, I would have moved Isabel up. It's just because I lose to Zatch's Isabel, but that just means he's a better player. But at the same time, I don't feel like any of the characters in 78 or 84. I don't think you should spend. Like, if you really want to get competitive with the game, I don't think you need to be playing them. If that makes any sense. Bowser Jr. People consider him like. I don't know, like at the start of the game, people were like Bowser Jr. is like bottom 5. Then he got buffed. He became better. Like that's kind of it. Oh, this is just some lo-fi. I was like, who? What's Skype? Like, that's crazy. Man, these characters are all like so much harder to rank. I'll go ahead. Oh, Daisy, you go down here, wherever the heck you're at. Where are you at, Peach? $13, $14, $15, $16, $17, $18, $19, $20, $21. You were not the one I wanted to grab. Bowser is that. Dang. I don't know where I'm putting Bowser. I know where I'm putting Byleth here. Byleth has some good things, but I feel like it's just carried kind of by like MKLeo. Same with Corrin. I think that I could see Corrin being better, but I feel like Violet's up B and there make it better than Corrin. Corrin does have a good up air, good counter. Dragon Fang. I like Corrin, but that is that. They're going there. Hero. You go like right below Marth. I don't know. You have a gauge, so like without PP you can suck, which is kind of hard, or not PP mana, which is kind of hard in some scenarios, like not have mana. But it's just you're there. Greninja, you kind of go in the same area. Probably put you above Hero, but not above Marth. Somewhere like that. Greninja has some cool moves. I like Greninja. He was my original Smash 4 main. Like I played him for a while on the 3DS. And whenever I started getting into competitive, I did not play him because I didn't know what I was doing with him. I just liked to play him because he was a cool Pokemon. Long story short. Fox. Fox is in this range as well of being like this great character. He's not top 5, top 10. Yeah, I think that makes sense. He's a great character. He's a great character. Wii Fit, I feel like, is a lot better than people will give him credit for, but doesn't have enough rep, and doesn't have a disjoint besides like up B. It's not as good. I'll put him here. I've got to move. I feel like Pit. There. That makes more sense. Wii Fit, no, Wii Fit's not a sword, so Wii Fit will go like there. Wii Fit's a great character. I like Wii Fit. Wii Fit's cool. They've got Sun Salutation, you know, they can kill you off of some crazy confirms. Ike, you go here. You're alright. You're alright in my book. Ike is alright. Ike is alright. I'm gonna kind of speed round through some of these. I've got to adjust some of these tiers too. I don't want to do all like some of these top tiers. I'm trying to get some of the bottom ones out of the way. 6, 7, 8, 9, 80, 1, 2, 73, 74. Rosalina and Luma. Gunner, you can go down here. Honestly, you can go here. You can go. I think DDD is slightly better. Meta Knights, yeah. Yeah. Like Mii's are hard because they have different moves and like everybody plays the Mii's kind of ironically. I don't know. But I don't remember who I was just putting there, so I'm sorry. 6, 7, 8, 9, 80 or 70. 60, 67, 8, 9, 70. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna put Rosalina and Incineroar down here. Make that easier on me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Mega Man, you are good. I feel like you go in this range. Wow, that could be this one could be done right here because they have 21 to 35. I need to finish these two, which is like, oh gosh, I've got to move characters down. I really got to. I've got to put some more of these characters that I think are really good. Palutena, top 5. Palutena, the moves busted. I'm not trying to sound like Esam, but they are so good. It has armor, it has speed. This character is so frustrating to fight against, man. I didn't like fighting them in 4 and they were bad. And now I don't like fighting them in this game and they're good. They're so strong at this game. And last, top 5, we talk about later. Balance is all things should be. I'm trying to balance things out. Thing. You know, I'm gonna put Mario down here. Put Samus up here. Mega Man, you're going down here. Brawler and Link, you're all going down here. I know it just messed some things up, and I didn't remember how much I messed up. Sonic, you go here. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I can put 2 more in this range. And I know who I want to put in this range. Roy is one of them. And Wolf is the other one. Remember, these are all kind of interchangeable. I'm trying to kind of rank them, but they're like loosely ranked. Like if they're here, they're better than this character, you know. But if like here and here, they're not. But that is what I have. Who was I talking about? Let's see. Roy and Wolf. Wolf has some amazing 2 frames. Has some strong moves. Roy is so represented. Just like Rob. Like, these two are neck and neck. They are such good characters in this game. If you're playing them, you're doing something right. Like, you have a reason to be playing them, you know? You're not doing anything wrong. You're doing something good, which is great. Let's see, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 6. Yeah, that's it. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So I don't think Samus is top 20. 1, 2, 3. Put you here. I'm gonna put Cloud. Probably there. No, I can't do that. I'm shifting some things around. I'm trying to talk about characters as I'm putting them in. I know I'm moving some things around. I'm gonna finish. No. Okay. Okay, I'm just gonna put him in here. You guys already know who it is. Joker. Joker's great. Joker's an amazing character. Gun game, really good. Arson, really good. Back air, really good. Recovery, really good. Combo game, really good. Counter, really good. Like, there's nothing bad at this character. Okay, he can't kill sometimes, but you can just get people. You can back air. You can get arson. You can do guns. Like, you have options. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. ZSS. Snake. Put Lucina back up there. Yeah, exactly. You could resurrect Arson. That's kind of what it feels like. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 7, 8, 9, 40, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 15. Crap. Alright, I'm just gonna put these two down here, because I know it's gonna be more likely here. Shulk. I'm gonna do this. Okay, let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30, 31, 2, 3, 4, 5, 36, 37, 8, 9, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 60, 61, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 70, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There we go. That is the list. I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna try to order this one more time. To go through everything. Gosh, Ultimate has so many good characters, dude. Oh my gosh. No, I'd probably do that. Okay. Inkling can't be that high. Let me start at the bottom and then go from the top. No, let me start from the top and then go to the bottom. Any of these characters I could see being here. Is this... This might be more of what people are expecting. I'll put Aegis at number 1. Why not? Pikachu, Joker, Palutena, Pokemon Trainer. Pokemon Trainer is still such an amazing character. They've got all they need to be top 5. That's probably the most controversial pick on here. Pokemon Trainer being that high. Roy, Rob, Steve, Pac-Man. So Wolf, Fox, Pac-Man, Sonic, ZSS. Roy, Snake, ZSS, Chrom, Young Link, Cloud, Game & Watch, Lucina. These make sense to me. Peach, Daisy, you know, the same character. Terry, Samus, Mario, Shulk, Kazuya, Diddy Kong, Olimar, Ken, Ryu, Sora, Ness, Sheik, Inkling, Luigi, Falco, Yoshi, Bowser, Sephiroth, Min Min, Link, Brawler. I'll change those two. Link, Captain Falcon, Byleth, Corrin, Marth, Greninja, Wii Fit Mega Man, Tiro, Pit, Dark Pit, Robin, no, I'll put Mewtwo. Mewtwo is probably at the top of these. I'll switch that. Jungling, Jigglypuff, Ike. These two being so next to each other is really weird, but I kind of like it. Ike, Bayonetta, Banjo, Pichu, Lucas, Villager, Lucario, Incineroar, Rosalina. Put Rosalina at the top of this one, actually. Rosalina, Incineroar, Ridley, Me Gunner, Zelda, King K. Rool, Me DDD, Richter, Meta Knight, Bowser Jr., Ice Climbers, Sword Fighter, Donkey Kong, Isabelle, Kirby, Ganon, Piranha Plant, Dr. Mario, and Little Mac. Okay, now that I've gone back through this, this is my ordered tier list of the game. Ordered tier list of the game. That's crazy to say now. You know what? Top 5 can't be ordered. Top 5 can be ordered. You know what? Top 5 is ordered. Everything's ordered in this game. There's some characters I want to see higher, but this is what I have. This is what I have. Fight me on Twitter. Fight me on YouTube. I don't care. This is what I got. Pokemon Trainer, Palutena are both amazing characters. Steve is busted. Sonic is fast. Wario is still really good. People just have to be able to read, I think. ZSS was higher at some point. Got nerfed. Snake DLC came in. Let's see. We have DLC. The 3 DLC characters that are just better. Like, blatantly better. Wow. Yeah. This is what I've got. If you like it, make sure you leave a comment the comment section down below. If you're watching this on YouTube, make sure you hit the subscribe button, like the video, comment down below if you think a placement is correct or incorrect. There are some of these that have potential, like there's some of these characters that have the potential to be amazing, like Shulk, but it's just so hard to play where it's not worth it. But anyways, that's the end of the video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see y'all next time. Deuces.